My lord, due respect, my lord, I like to mention one case, my lord, it relates to family mention matter. Very urgent matter, my lord, on Friday, on Friday.
First week of
On
commenting
Friday, my
from-
lord.
No. See, there is a mentioning mechanism now. Why aren't you using it?
No, my lord, it is actually the case is pending and I am for the widow. I am facing much trouble.
You tell the registrar to list it on Monday. He will do it. Now there is a registry and it is working.
Oh, then,
All right. Next.
My lord, item number 8.
Hmm.
I'm not pressing the matter. Petitioner got the relief, my lord.
Item number
8.
Sure. Mr. S. Boral and counsel for the petitioner submits that he has instructions not to press this writ petition. As such, the writ petition be disposed of as not pressed. Prayer is allowed. Writ petition stands disposed of.
I'm appearing for the health department.
Upon the Ms. B. Boral and SC Health Department, Assam is present on behalf of the Health Department.
My lord, I beg to Mr. Item 14, my lord, on behalf of Mr. CC Odikari, my lord. He is not well, my lord, but they can consider the other side, my lord. He is stay order also, my lord. So matter will come after, my lord, 3 weeks, my lord.
Who's for the other side?
Iftikhar Rufik, my lord, I can consider, my lord.
Okay.
Here is stay order, my lord. Stay is
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. M.R. Adhikari, Lanet CGC, appearing in this case with the consent of the other side. Admission hearing of this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. Stay order passed earlier. Check to continue till.
Highlight.
May I please, Your Lordship? May I pray for listing of a motion matter tomorrow, Your Lordship? It was earlier listed, Your Lordship. I was not present, Your Lordship. It was passed over, Your Lordship. So if it is inconvenient for
All right.
My lord, with the consent of my senior colleague, my lord, I'm mentioning item number 7, my lord. My lord, here we need further 2 weeks time. We need to get some instructions, my lord.
Further 2 weeks time.
Lords.
On the prayer of Lanet Standing Counsel for the WPT and BC Department, Mr. R. Dhar, made with the consent of the other side. Admission hearing of this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable him to
May I
obtain
pray for a date, Your Lordship?
updated instruction. This matter again on 2nd of June 2025.
Obliged.
May it please, Your Lordship, with due consent from the other side to the petitioner, I am mentioning item number 9. Here in the last occasion, I was directed to obtain the up-to-date instructions. That instructions is awaited, Your Lordship. Some more time may be granted. 2 weeks time may be granted, Your Lordship.
You
I
have
have no objection, but date may be fixed.
Mr. D.
D.
Boral and G. Assam appearing for the state prays for further 2 weeks time in this case to obtain instruction. Since the prayer is not opposed by the petitioner's counsel, same stands allowed. Let the matter be listed again after 2 weeks as fixed item.
My lord, date may be fixed.
Highly obliged. I've already said fixed item.
Highly obliged.
May please, Your Lordship, item number 16. The item may be adjourned because
Item number?
16. So this item matter may be adjourned. The instruction may be obtained from the petitioner because as to whether he is retired or
The petitioner's counsel prays for posting this matter again after 4 weeks so as to enable her to obtain updated instruction in the matter. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed, list accordingly.
My Lordship, I beg to mention item 11 of daily list, my lord. Personal appearance was directed, my lord. The
Yes.
officers come and, my lord, we have filed an affidavit.
Hmm.
Let it be requisitioned, my lord.
Affidavit you have filed.
Yes, my lord, we filed. My lord, the order was to pay an amount,
Hmm.
but my lord, we have sanctioned it. It will take some time, but otherwise the officer is here, my lord.
When it is called up, we'll hear it.
My lord, obliged.
Well, you give a slip for the
My lord,
affidavit.
I'm giving.
Lordship, for listing, urgent matter,
See,
lordship.
I have been telling again and again, now there is a mechanism of listing. Why don't you avail it? Yes, yes.
I'd like to mention for listing, Lordship. And it was last listed on
Rejected. Prayer is rejected. You don't follow anything. I have been telling again and again, same thing I have to say to everyone. Rejected. Yes.
Daily list for admission item 1.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, the petitioner's father was an employee of the 13th AP Battalion in North Lakhimpur. His father died in harness on 27th of July 2024. Now, an application for compassionate appointment was made by the petitioner on 10th of December 2015. It's an admitted fact that there was a delay of 4 months and 14 days in him applying for compassionate appointment. Now, Your Lordship, his application was rejected on 24th of February 2017 on 2 grounds. The first ground
Rejected by whom?
rejected by the DLC on 2 grounds.
Yes, yes.
First was that there was a delay in applying for the same, and secondly, that the application had spent its force. Now, Your Lordship, as laid down in Fazlun Nisa, an application is said to have spent its force if an application for compassionate appointment could not be recommended for first want of vacancy. And in the meantime, 2 years had elapsed. Now, Your Lordship, the application was made on 10th of December 2015. His application was rejected, as can be seen from the RTI reply, on 24th of February 2017. That is within 1 year, 2 months, and 14 days of him making the application. So definitely 2 years had not elapsed. And secondly, if Your Lordship may kindly turn to the last page of the writ petition, page number 31, Your Lordship.
All right, now.
There
you
were
see,
vacancies in both the posts, Your Lordship. There were 3 vacancies in grade 3 posts and 2 vacancies in grade 4 posts. It can be seen in the RTI reply, Your Honor.
All right, see, you're Ms. Das.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. See, the matter is now turned on its head. Now, even if you make out a case because of 18/9/2024, no appointment can be made. Unless you challenge that. If you
However-
challenge it,
Yes, Your Lordship.
then the court may consider passing an order in the light of order dated 3/4/2025. But for that, you have to challenge
Challenge
it.
petition.
You have not
Lordship,
challenged.
however, notifications cannot be retrospective, should be prospective. I'll put it on an affidavit, Your Lordship.
No, that you do, but the problem is now the government has taken a policy decision not to issue any. So therefore, even if it is held that the rejection was bad,
Yes, Your Lordship.
even then the court can only ask for reconsideration, not to
Yes.
appoint you. They will say that now we cannot appoint because of the notification. Then you will again come to the court. Then the court will say that this notification has not been set aside. What will be your answer then?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have you thought about it?
I have thought about it, Your Lordship. My limited prayer was initially just for reconsideration of his application by the
Yes,
DLC.
reconsideration, before we pass the order, they will give you their result. Mr. Dhar is waiting with that. By the time you obtain the certified copy, they will say that we have considered, but
And
we
they have
cannot
rejected.
do anything because of the OM dated 18/9/2024.
Your Lordship may kindly give me the liberty to withdraw this petition and file it.
No, you think about it.
Yes, sir.
Don't jump into a conclusion. The court is not averse to considering your prayer, but we have to do it in accordance with the legal principles.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So, what do you want? Are you sure you want to withdraw with liberty to file afresh?
Your Lordship, there's a better possibility, I think, for the petitioner.
That is the only way out.
I shall challenge the notification, Your Lordship.
All right, if you want, then we'll do it. Miss C, in view of the notification date, OM dated 18/9/2024 issued by the government of Assam, virtually putting a ban on appointment on compassionate ground. All appointment on compassionate ground. Ms. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, seeks leave of this court to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file afresh by assailing the said notification. The prayer is not opposed by Mr. Andhar, learned standing counsel for
No, my lord,
Yep.
additional senior, my lord.
additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state. In view of the above, the writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. What about the IA?
I was for amendment of cost title, Your Lordship. We have
Those are
amended the
all-
cost title, yes, Your Lordship.
All right. All right.
Deeply, Your Lordship.
Okay, but you please do some research. Huh?
Yes, Your Lordship.
And these things are affecting many cases.
Yes, Your
Nobody is coming up with a formidable stand.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You must examine these issues and see what can be done. If there is a real violation, we will step in. Otherwise, these are all wastage of
Yes, Your Lordship.
time and energy and resources.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Because now the policy decision is they will not
Yes, Your Lordship.
appoint. So the scheme is out and the question of appointment on compassionate ground does not.
I should research on the same, Your Lordship, because I think there's a judgment passed by by this honorable court itself regarding
Alright,
that
you
notification, Your
examine it?
Lordship.
Examine it.
Yes,
Examine it.
deeply, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Wait, Mr. Lordship. May I please, my lord, I am appearing for the respondent number 7 to 12, my lord. I pray for further 1 week time for filing my affidavit in opposition, my lord.
7 to 12.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, we have filed a affidavit in reply to the opposition filed by the respondent number 2.
All right. Your name, please.
US Bora.
Mr. U.S. Bora, learned counsel is present for the writ petitioner. Then what about 1 to 6? Mr. J. Handing, learned standing counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, has appeared for respond numbers
1, 2, and 6.
1, 2, and 3, and Miss M. Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam.
Has been filed also.
You are for?
1, 4 and.
He is for 1, 2, and
6.
Achha, 1, 2, and 6. Ms. M. Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, for respond numbers 3, 4, and 5. Ms. Bhattacharya submits that counter affidavit on behalf of the respond number 5 has already been filed, and the same is on record. It appears that the writ petitioner has also filed rejoinder in respect thereof. However, today when the matter is called up, Mr. A.K. Gupta, learned counsel appearing for respond numbers 7 to 12, have prayed for, how much has prayed for?
1 week, my lord. Within a
Needs
week.
further time to file counter affidavit on behalf of his clients. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks as a fixed item by tagging the counter affidavit, if any, filed by the respond number 7 to 12.
Item 3, 4 and 5.
May I please? There are the 3 number of cases, Lordship. One is for pensionary benefit and another one is for challenging VRS, Lordship. That it has came to my knowledge only after filing the pensionary benefit cases. Therefore, another 482223, Lordship. Finally taken up this matter. In this case, Lordship, I have filed rejoinder, Lordship.
So today what do you want? Final hearing?
Final hearing.
I'll give you only 10 minutes. You have to conclude. Otherwise, you have to take another date because I'm traveling today.
Then Lordship, give another date, Lordship. It will require
Can you finish off your arguments in 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
maybe 20, 15 to 20 minutes.
What is the point involved?
So, Lordship, in this case, the challenge of VRS, Lordship, that the annexer in the annexer, Lordship,
We have to then hear it. But what happened? Your pensionary benefits have been withheld.
only Lordship, they have stated that my husband got VRS, Lordship. Therefore, pensionary benefit cannot be granted to me, Lordship, without the challenge of VRS, Lordship. Therefore, Lordship, VRS I have challenged, Lordship. So, Lordship, they stated that, Lordship, my husband rendered.
Where is the statement in the affidavit?
So, Lordship, annexer G page number 47 kindly be released. That is their statement, Lordship. Clearly mentioned that, Lordship, my husband got.
Annexer B,
Annexer G page number 47, your Lord.
37 of?
47, Lordship. 47. Annexer G, Lordship.
No, you are referring to which writ petition? Writ petition number?
4822, Lordship. 4822. Actually, Lordship, 3 number of cases, Lordship. Subsequently, Lordship, another 4822 I have filed.
Page number 47.
47, Lord. 4822.
Yes.
So, Lordship, may I please to read this letter, Lordship. With due respect and reference to the subject cited above, I had the honor to inform you that after scrutiny of the records of this unit, it was found that the late Constable Hammock was submitted an application on 28/2018 for voluntary retirement from his services. And after receiving his application, he was given 3-month time for rethinking on the matter and then submit his final decision on or before 30/6/2018 by this office memo number so-and-so. Legally, Pukhuli, so-and-so, letter dated so-and-so, he resubmitted another application for the same. On his request, his prayer for voluntary retirement was accepted on 30/6/2018 by the commandant of this unit. And subsequent, another lordship, as per the service record, he completed 8 years, 10 months and 2 days of his service at the date of voluntary retirement. Further, I would like to inform you that as per the OM number 20 of the Finance Commission Secretary to the Government of Assam, the minimum requirement of qualifying service for the purpose of voluntary retirement 20 years, and has did not completed the qualifying service 20 years, so he is not liable for any pension benefit. On the other hand, years bill amounting to rupees 20 was drawn and deposited in the bank account by bill number 20. So lordship, in their letter itself contradictory, lordship. The first time, lordship, my husband VRS has been accepted, although there is a provision of the FRSR rule, lordship, that for the VRS there is a strictly criteria should be followed up 20 years or either 25 years should be continued. So my husband did not render services almost 20 or the 25 years, lordship. So lordship, despite of the same violating the provision stipulated as per law, lordship, my husband VRS has been accepted. And lordship, again, lordship stated that he is not entitled to get pensionary benefit. As because only acceptance of the VRS, lordship, merely on the ground that, lordship, that entire service period has been successful. His service career has
This
been
matter will
successful.
require
It's
hearing.
not acceptable,
It
lordship.
cannot be rounded up in 5-10 minutes. This
Lordship,
matter
it
will
will be
require
time-
elaborate.
Time will be required.
How did you accept his voluntary retirement application?
Your Lordship, in fact, we gave him an opportunity, the husband of the petitioner, were to rethink upon his
No, no.
application.
Forget everything. If he had not completed 20 years, how did you act on his voluntary, on what basis did you act on his voluntary retirement?
That particular fact is not stated in the affidavit.
No, but
Otherwise,
we'll have to know that.
then I have to find out on what basis it was actually accepted.
You have to tell us. If he is not eligible, then whether you point out or you don't point out, you can't act on it. And it is not his resignation. So
Let me find out that particular, on what ground his VRS was accepted, Your Lordship.
VRS is not a punishment, lordship. As per the article.
whatever you are
23,
saying is totally irrelevant for your case.
Lordship.
First, we are trying to figure out what are the relevant things.
Yes.
Once you understand what is relevant for your case, you will ask for adjournment to prepare.
Here, lordship.
Then you will come back, then we'll hear the matter.
Absolutely.
At the moment, you have not even raised that.
Yes, lordship.
So let him obtain instruction.
Your lordship.
Heard Mr. M. Sekarana counsel for the writ petitioner appearing in all these 3 writ petitions. Also heard Mr. D. Bora, learned Government Advocate Assam, appearing for the state of Assam. That is respond numbers. At the state of Assam and Mr. Where is Mr. B. Sharma? D. Das appearing for the respond number 3 and Mr. R.K. Talukdar, Mr. R.K. Talukdar, standing counsel for the office of AG Assam, and Mr. E. Nayak, learned additional AG Assam for the Finance Department. On a query made by this court as to how the application for voluntary retirement allegedly made by the petitioner's husband would be accepted by the government after identifying that even after realizing that he had not completed the 20 years of mandatory service for applying for voluntary retirement. Mr. D. Bora Lanet, Government Advocate Assam, prays for 3 weeks time to obtain updated instruction and place the same on record. First off, since the answer to the aforesaid query would have a vital important bearing in the outcome of these proceedings, these matters stand adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable him to obtain
Your lordship.
list accordingly. Yes.
Item 6.
My pleasure, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, matter pertains to family pension. My lord, basically here, the issue is that whether resignation can be accepted with retrospective effect. Here, the main issue is that, my lord, because the petitioner's husband, he joined in service in 1990. His
So according to you, can it be accepted or can it not be?
no,
Any authority?
yes, my lord. I do. Think it's a deliverable point. My lord, basically in Assam State Transport Corporation versus Nalini Ranjan Aditya, it's 1991 to GLT T28. So my lord will find at para 13.
Yes.
The next question is regarding the effect of the acceptance of the resignation letter. The settled position of law is that a resignation becomes effective from the date of its acceptance. So in the case in hand, accepting resignation with retrospective effect is a clear violation of the legal provisions, and accordingly, I hold that the resignation became effective from 29 so-and-so, that is the date on which it was accepted. Therefore, till that the relationship of master and servant between the employed person and the corporation continued, and the employed person is entitled to get 50% of the wages for the unpaid period till date. Here, my lord, they have not only accepted it retrospectively, they have accepted it after the date of the incumbent, after 9 months of the date of the incumbent. Means the petitioner husband was in service till his death, my lord. He died in harness, my lord.
So he submitted his resignation on 5/6/2006.
Yes, my lord.
And when was it accepted?
It was accepted on 26/11/2015.
And he died on 3rd.
It
February.
died on 3rd of February 2015, my lord.
So according to you, he was in service.
Yes,
And then now they are saying since he has resigned, no pension.
yes, my lord. They are denying pension.
But did you attend his duty?
My lord, maybe he was absent because of his health issues. That doesn't forfeit his service pensionary benefits, my lord.
Lordship, he was regularly absent from 2004, 1
That first of all,
2004.
resignation is illegal. What do you have to say? The acceptance of resignation is illegal. That was a afterthought to come out of the situation which the department had landed itself. What do you have to say? How can you accept a resignation after his death? He died on 3/2/2015.
Yes,
And he
Lordship.
accepted the resignation on 26/11/2025. That means you have accepted the resignation of a dead person. How can you do that?
20th 11 20 2015, Lordship.
What 28/11/2000?
26/11.
26/11, Lordship.
Are you
Lordship.
aware of your case?
Yes, Lordship.
Gone through the
Yes,
record?
yes, Lordship.
So
Lordship,
answer the question.
he was regularly irregular from 2004.
None of the
Then-
question,
yes.
court is not concerned. How could you accept the resignation of a person after his death?
Lordship, in 2006, he had already given his resignation, which was perhaps misplaced or something. It was not in process. So Lordship, in 14th, 2014,
Ms. Kapoor,
21.
you have to answer the question of the court. How could you accept the resignation after the death of a person? Resignation has to be accepted while he is alive
Yes, Lordship.
and definitely while he is in service. You cannot accept the resignation of a person who is retired. You cannot accept the resignation of a person who is dead.
Lordship.
So you had to do it while he was alive and while he was in service. So you didn't do it, so this is invalid.
Lordship.
Acceptance of resignation is invalid, and you have not given any other reason not to pay pension.
Lordship,
You cannot now even initiate, if you was irregular, that is a misconduct.
Lordship.
If it is a misconduct, then he is liable to penalty. That
No
penalty
penalty.
cannot be imposed
Imposed.
without initiating departmental inquiry. You can't do it against him today because he is no longer alive. You cannot initiate departmental proceeding against a dead person. So you have to pay him the pension.
Lordship, we have.
And you have to pay him pension with 18% per annum interest. So from when will you pay it? That's the only question. Are you prepared to argue on that today?
No, Lordship, I need one
Then I'll
more
keep it as a
instruction
part of
regarding that, why they have accepted after death, Lordship.
That
There
we are
is
not
some-
interested. The fact is, it was accepted after death.
After death,
So it's
Lordship.
invalid. It's invalid.
It's
There
invalid,
cannot be
Lordship.
acceptance of pension after the demise of the person. So there was no acceptance of resignation. Then the law will follow its course. There is no disciplinary proceeding. Without that, you cannot forfeit pension. That's the law. So you have to pay him the pension. And now you have to pay him with interest. That interest will be recovered from the salary of the persons who are responsible for this. Give us the name of those persons who are responsible. These are the only things we'll have to decide here. What else?
Lordship, because the cause why they are delay in.
Next week, a
case-
fixed part-head matter.
Hello.
Heard Mr. B.M. Dekel and a counsel for the petition. On the request of Ms. M. Pakapil,
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Standing counsel,
Animal husbandry and
Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, appearing for the respond numbers 1, 2, and 1, 2, and
3 and 4.
respond numbers 3 and 4. This matter be listed again on the 20th of May 2025 as a fixed part-head matter. Ms. U. Sharma, Leonard G. Assam is present for respond numbers.
5.
Respond number 5. Mr. R.K. Talukdar for respond number 7 and Mr. P. Nayak and additional AG Assam for respond number 6. What about 1 and 2?
1 and 2. I'm appearing for 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Government,
1,
my
2,
lord.
3 and 4. Good. What on to 1, 2, 3 and 4? Yes.
Lordship.
Yes, you come up with concrete instructions and also the name of the officers who are responsible. There has to be some interest payment here. That will be substantial. The government needs to wake up. The department thinks they can do whatever they feel like and get away with it. There is a set of rules. The norms are laid down. If it pinches a citizen, we will come on heavily. We will come down heavily.
I'll come with
And
the
the
instruction.
officers must face the front.
Highly obliged. my lord.
Okay.
Lordship will kindly peruse the last order in the Power Department. Mr. J.K. Goswami was required to file his affidavit in this matter. Last 3 occasions, this has been the scenario. He has not yet filed the affidavit. And he just keeps taking time. The matter relates to the appointment of the petitioner as a junior manager under the AEGCL. There was a recruitment process where they have denied me the appointment in the post, saying that I do not fulfill the criteria of disability as earmarked by them in the recruitment process, which is what I have challenged before this honorable court. Now the AEGCL has filed their affidavit, to which I have also filed my reply. And they are saying that it is the Power Department who has conducted the entire examination. And so therefore they were the right persons to answer as to why the committee was formed, and that committee has taken a different view in the matter.
Your lordship may take up the matter for some time. I'll just call up Mr. J.K. Goswami.
You call him because we are imposing cost of 10,000 today. And that the affidavit will be accepted subject to furnishing proof of payment of 10,000 to petitioner's counsel. Let him come. Call him.
The lordship. On the last occasion, your lordship was pleased to direct them, my lord, either to pay arrear salary or to my lord to appear in person.
My lord, the issue here, my lord, it was being handled by another set of advocates. It was not being handled by directly the setting council. That had given rise, some issues cropped up, my lord. Didn't see. Mention from that.
It was 2005. No salary has been given as a SCF, my lord. They came up, my lord, or while he was a ranger, my lord, some part payment they have given sanction. That is not the case, my lord.
I said, no.
Yes, a personal appearance of
My lord,
secretary.
secretary, my lord, joint secretary is here. My lord.
Why joint
My
secretary?
lord, the secretary has gone for training. Central government has sent him for training, my lord. The secretary, my lord. And in the meantime, my lord, I have filed affidavit.
No, forget, we'll go. Who is the in charge? If he goes.
He's looking about, he's looking after, he's the joint secretary.
Yes, why have you not complied with the court order?
Motive.
What is your name?
Procedural does.
Sorry,
Procedural does.
you are the joint secretary.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the court orders?
Court order, done it.
Yes.
You are aware?
Yes.
Why have you not complied with the orders of the court?
So
One
recently, we
question,
have
question.
complied. Recently, we have made a sanction for payment.
No, Mr. Das, do you know that not complying with court order amounts to contempt of court,
Sir.
which is punishable under the law?
So it's my,
You have not complied with the court order.
sir, we'll do it.
So therefore, we
Lords.
will now have to consider whether.
My lords, we have paid him, he was found entitled for 87 lakhs. 82 lakhs have been paid. I have in an affidavit, my lords, I have annexed the pay slip. Now remaining 85 lakhs, we have sanctioned, my lords. It will be paid within this week, my lords.
Oh, my lord. The case is that, my lord, they are showing, my lord, when I was ranger, that part they have given in the long back. But now my case is, my lord, I'm SCF, then DCF, 2009. Where is that, my lord?
And that is under process, my lord. Some relaxation has to be given because FRSR, this person, gentleman, my lord, in his entire service period was under suspension, but this has been regularized. These are under consideration. Lord. FR has to be regularized, my lord. These are under consideration. My lord, I can assure, my lord, I can take, President can take my word for it, my lord. That sanction amount, my lord, 5 lakhs will be paying very shortly, my lord, and my lord, the para-wise we have received, my lord, that his GPF also been he have been given clearance of GPF also. So we'll be filing affidavit in 10 days also.
What is the amount? 5,96,000 versus.
That is the ranger party.
My lord will fine.
Mr. Borway, take your seat.
My lord, there was a period, my lord. His leave was not regularized.
What is the amount that will be released by Monday?
5 lakhs 96. 5 lakhs 96,000, my lord.
That's all.
That's my lord. Otherwise, my lord, this person is facing a criminal proceeding, my lord. You have invoked rule 22(1), my lord. So we are processing a provisional pension. We'll be giving that also. But other part, my lord, these other whatever is entitled.
So is there any order forfeiting his forfeiting?
No.
Why have you not paid him provisional pension?
My lord, it is under process. All the reason behind, my lord.
When did he retire? What is the date of his retirement?
24, my lord.
Huh? 1st of March 2020.
1st of March, my lord. My lord, we have
more than 1 year has gone. Why have
we have paid him? Lord, you will find it. 82 lakhs we have paid him, my lord. 87 lakhs is his entitlement. We have calculated. Another 5 lakhs.
Why have you not paid him the provisional pension?
Within 10 days.
My lord, within 10 days, my lord. He says within 10 days, my lord. Problem is, my lord, the finance department and the AG, they have these queries are being made, my lord, because the period does not regularize. FR 71 has to be invoked, my lord.
No, but provisional pension can be.
My lord, we can do it, my lord.
All right, Wednesday
days,
again personal appearance and
lord.
affidavit we file within next Wednesday.
My
If
lord.
the amount is not released and the provisional pension is not, we will take it ahead of Mr. J.I. Borbian and counsel for the
Provisional.
petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Gogoi, learned standing counsel for the Forest Department, Assam. Mr. D. Bhattacharya, learned standing counsel for the Office of Invalid, Assam. Uh,
Oh.
D. Gogoi for 1 to 4 and
Well, I have just been informed, my lord, his final pension is being under process.
whatever it is, we are fixing it we are fixing it next week.
Right.
And personal order will, appearance order will continue.
Right.
When is the secretary returning from training?
After 1 month.
1 month, my
Sorry,
lord.
Then let him remain present.
He's in
Along with my lord, PCCF comes, my lord, all the problem will be.
File an affidavit and then
Already-
we'll take a call on
already
the,
filed, my lord. It's on the way. I had mentioned in the morning.
then we'll take a call on what order is to pass to
My
the
lord.
contempt matter.
He applied to the provisionals.
1 to 4
Yeah,
or
okay.
liberty for 5.
My lord, the petitioner also will also cooperate because he has to file an application for seeking my provisional pension. I've been informed just
What
now. my lord.
application? Application is required for provisional.
Required.
No,
No, no.
Not for provisional. If we are in the process.
Where is your client now?
Client, my lord, he is about to go for treatment, my lord.
File an application today.
Yes, yes, today.
Oh.
Today itself, my lord.
Mr. Eketon Nam to the take it down. So and so, Joint Secretary for the Forest and Environment and Forest Department, Assam, is personally present before this court in terms of the order dated 3/4/2025 and submits that the since the secretary is on leave due to a training program which is undergoing at present, he is the in charge secretary of the department. Full stop. On 28 queries made by the court, the joint secretary to the government of Assam is personally present. Now, the pointed queries made by the court, Mr. D. Gogoi, on consultation with the joint secretary to the government of Assam, has made a categorical submission that within a week from today, an amount of rupees 5,96,246 would be deposited in the account of the petitioner. That upon his application for release of provisional pension will also be processed if an application to that effect is received by the government. First up, Mr. Gogoi seeks posting of this matter again in the next week so as to enable him to do the needful. Taking note of the facts and circumstances of the case and the request made by Mr. D. Gogoi, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 26 May 2025 as fixed item. On or before the next date fixed, the departmental affidavit bringing on record the steps taken in terms of the present order shall be filed by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. Facilitating the release of provisional pension, the petitioner may submit requisite application during the course of the day, if so advised. Full stop. The secretary to the government of Assam in charge of the Environment and Forest Department shall remain personally present again on the next date fixed. List again on 26/5.
Yes.
Here we are aggrieved by the wrongful deduction of marks in my written examination and selection process. Page 72, my lordship will find they have asked the length of a football field. I gave the correct answer. They took it to be a wrong answer. So I lost 2.5 marks in the entire episode, my lord. Their affidavit has not come on record. The lordship may like to have page 72. In the literature that I have given, the laws of the international football, page 72, question number 8. They wanted to know the
I have not understood except that some football match is going on.
No,
is
my-
it?
I'm sorry. There was a selection process. Petitioner had participated. One of the questions was what is the total length of a football field allowed? The petitioner answered 120 meters.
No, petitioner is
Candidate
participating.
for the Central Armed Police Forces conducted by the Staff Selection Commission,
When was the advertisement issued?
2022.
Yes. All right, then what happened?
When he appeared in the written examination, a particular question to which he had given the correct answer was assumed to be wrong by them and he was given a negative marking. Thus, he lost a total of 2.5 marks in the entire selection process.
Hmm.
if the correct marks were given to him, he would have scored above the selected candidate and he would be having in the merit list to be selected for the post.
Hmm.
That wrong marking has been challenged in this repetition. At page 72, Lordship would find the question. He had answered it in Hindi.
All right, now, have appointments been already made?
Yes, Lordship,
Appointments already made?
already made, Lordship.
Any post has been kept vacant by the court?
No, here not made. Here,
So supposing your allegation turns out to be correct,
My lord.
what relief can be granted to you?
My lord, in
Your client?
other cases, there have been accommodation if required on leftover posts or on supernumerary till they can accommodate me. That is what the Supreme Court has done in other cases where persons were found to have been
That's a very
correct.
good idea, but that idea can be implemented only in Supreme Court.
Our High Court has also done it in some cases. They have done it.
So we hope that you get a chance to go to Supreme Court very early in this matter. See, Mr. Majumdar, there should have been an interim order of protection.
My
here.
lord,
They filled up all the
my lord,
vacancies.
since the process had ended in 2024,
Hmm.
we approached in 2025.
Correct, but you never asked for an interim prayer.
But at that point of time, we made a prayer, but verbally it was not. At that point.
The
of
problem
time.
is now hypothetically, even if it is figured out that the answer was wrong or on their admission also,
My lord.
and that your client should have been selected.
My lord.
How can he be appointed now? The posts have been filled up.
Posts, my lord, have been filled up. If I have been left
It is
out
not
to-
even, there is not even an observation that appointments will be subject to further order in this case. So they cannot displace anyone. They cannot displace anyone.
Since the affidavit has not come as of now.
Think about it. You know what has hit you. Yes, when is the affidavit coming?
instruction not received, but petitioner filed an additional affidavit where the booklet published by the International Football Association Board here indicates that dimension for international matches, the length, minimum length is 100 and
So you want to
maximum.
file affidavit or not?
No, not filed.
You don't want to file.
No, we have instruction awaited, Lordship.
No, but how long? Another 6 years?
No, Lordship.
How much time?
10 days time required.
10 days time. All right. Otherwise, it will be forfeited.
Yes, Lordship.
All right. Heard Mr. R. Majumdar and counsel for the writ petitioner also heard Ms. S. Borwal and CGC appearing for the respondents who submit that since the instructions are still awaited, affidavit on behalf of the department could not be filed. Ms. Borwa, however, prays for 2 weeks further time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. On the request of Ms. S. Borwa, 3 weeks time is granted for filing affidavit by making it clear that if no counter affidavit is filed within 3 weeks from today, by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel, the writ petition will be taken up for disposal on the basis of materials available on record without affording any further opportunity to the respondents to file affidavit. List this case again after 3 weeks as a fixed item for admission hearing. But you have to answer that question. Yes.
Mobilized.
May I please, my lord.
Yes.
Transfer petition, my lord.
Sorry?
Transfer petition, my lord. I'm challenging the transfer, my lord. My lord.
You are challenging the transfer.
Transfer order, my lord.
That's not transfer petition.
No, sorry, my lord. It's a writ petition. I'm challenging the transfer, my posting where I have been posted, my lord. I was previously posted as a commandant in Golaghat.
Hmm.
I have been posted to Hyderabad. My lord, my respected senior,
Hyderabad is a good place to join.
of course, my lord. My
Go and
lord,
join. Go and join.
my lord, I have joined, my lord. My lord, my
You have
respected.
joined in Hyderabad.
Yes, I have joined. My lord, my respected senior has filed a affidavit in opposition. My lord, I would like to file a reply to that matter.
He has already joined in Hyderabad.
And someone else has also been joined in his
Very
place.
good. How much time you want?
My lord, 1 week.
Take some more. 4 weeks.
My lord, 1 week.
All right. Mr. P.R. Sharma and a counsel for the writ petitioner prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to file rejoinder in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respondent. Mr. B. Chakravarti and CGC is present on behalf of the respondents. This case again after the rejoinder affidavit is filed by the petitioner.
Deeply okay.
Taking the same with the record of the case.
My plea, your lordship. Your lordship, this petition is pertaining to the non-payment of the arrears salaries of the petitioner, your
My
lordship.
lord, I'm praying for 2 further weeks time, my lord. Instruction not yet received, my lord.
What is the matter about?
Yes, lord, non-payment of the arrears salaries of the petitioner, your lordship. Petitioner was the driver of the Zilla Parishad, your lordship, and his arrears salaries are not cleared, your lordship.
Actually, he wants 2 weeks time to file affidavit.
Your lordship.
Your name, please?
I.H. Laskar.
Mr. I.H. Lester, learned counsel for the petitioner is present and submits that the matter pertains to non-payment of arrears salary of the petitioner who is working as a driver in the Zilla Parishad,
Hailakandi.
Hailakandi. First up, Mr. S. Dattal, understanding counsel PNRD prays for further 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Ms. U. Sharma, learned G. Assam is present on behalf of
Respond number 3, lordship.
Respond number 3. In view of the request made by Mr. Datta, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable him to file affidavit. List this case again after 3 weeks as a fixed item by tagging the affidavit, if any, filed by the PNRD department.
My lord. Yes.
Finding additional matter, I will tell.
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Goswami.
Lordship, we received the instruction, Lordship, pair-wise comment, Lordship. It is voluminous, some clarification is required for me. Therefore, I sent another letter to the department. Only 3 days, Lordship, for affidavit.
No, you have to pay penalty for this.
No,
You
no,
were
3 days,
given-
Lordship. I received the instruction, Lordship, and a pair-wise comment, Lordship. Only 3 days is required to submit me the affidavit, Lordship. After direction of this honorable court, I sent the letter to the department, Lordship. Department sent me the instruction pen, pair-wise comment, Lordship, along with the annexers, Lordship. And only 3 days is required to submit my affidavit, Lordship. 3 days. Within Friday, Lordship, I will file. Friday next.
Friday, otherwise it will not be taken.
Yes,
on
Lordship.
record.
Friday, Lordship, I will definitely
You are
file.
appearing for?
Lordship, the respondent 6, Lordship.
Newly implemented
6.
respondent 6, your lordship.
6.
And 1, 2, and 3, Mr.
Mine.
You have filed your affidavit. So we'll give him time till Friday.
Yes, Friday, Lordship. I will definitely.
Ms. R. Chaudhary, counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. S. Pataki, and standing counsel AEGCL Assam. AEGCL is present for the respond numbers 1, 2, and 3 and submits that counter affidavit on behalf of these clients is already on record. Mr. Kalita, Ms. S. Kalita. Janet. You want to file affidavit? You have to file it by Friday. Ms. S. Kalita and a counsel for the respond number 4 is present. It appears that Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the respond number 6, had availed adjournments in the past for filing affidavit. However, no affidavit on behalf of the respond number 6 has been filed till today. Considering the subject matter involved in this proceeding, this court is not inclined to grant any further time to the respond number 6 to file affidavit. However, on an assurance made by Mr. Goswami that within Friday date to the book, within 16/5/2025, counter affidavit on behalf of the respond number 6 shall be positively brought on record by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. The matter stands adjourned till, we'll have it on next, on 21st of May, 2025. It is made clear that the counter affidavit on behalf of the respond number 6 shall be taken on record only if the same is filed on or before 16th of May 2025 by furnishing advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel.
Deeply obliged.
Lordship.
Lordship, respondent number 3, 4, and 5, the steps had not been taken yet. Lordship may grant me some time to take fresh steps upon the respondent. I need to apologize. There's an interim order which needs to be continued. Apologize.
Interim order.
Lordship, I will take it today.
Yes, what do you want?
Respondent number 3, 4, and 5, the steps had not been taken yet. Lordship may grant me some time to take fresh steps upon the
So you want
respondent.
to take steps on 3 to 5.
3, 4, and 5.
How much time you want? How much time?
So Lordship, I will take it today itself.
Your name, please?
A. Maharshi.
Ms. A. Maheshwari, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that within tomorrow, she will take steps for service of notice upon respondent numbers 3, 4, and 5 as per the earlier order of this court. Prayer is allowed. Mr. D. Bora, Learned G. Assam is present on behalf of the respondent numbers 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Let the matter be listed with appropriate office note after 3 weeks.
In item 18 and 19, my lord, I'm praying for further 10 days time, my lord. I've already asked.
Mr. G. Gogoi,
Yes, ma'am.
Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner on the request of Mr. S. Datta, Learned Counsel for the opposite parties. All the opposite parties.
Not all, my lord.
Opposite
In this
party-
matter, respondent number 1, 4, and 6, my lord.
Opposite party numbers 1, 4, and 6.
Ma'am.
10 days further time is granted for filing affidavit. Let the matter be listed again after 2 weeks by tagging the affidavit, if any, filed by the opposite parties.
Highly obliged.
In item 20, today, Lordship, I am entered appearance in respect to respondent number 3, Lordship. And regarding respondent number 1 and 2,
As
service
per
is
the
awaited.
office note dated 8/5/2025, the office note states that the service on respondent 1 and 2, the AD card has neither returned back nor basically whatever has to say, respondent number 3 has to say right now.
All right, so
So, Lordship,
one time to
posted it after 4 weeks, Lordship. In the meantime, Lordship, I will-
4 weeks, your lordship.
contempt 4 weeks is a long time.
Lordship.
Which is the order?
Order is at page
He
number,
is
the
claiming,
effective
Lordship, that
portion is at page number
Let
30.
him.
Six CPC pay commission, 6 pay commissions equivalence he wants. Lordship. So Lordship may posted in after 6
So we'll
4
give you 3 weeks time.
Lordship.
I heard Mr. D. Bora, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioners. Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned Counsel, has appeared today on behalf of the respondent number 3 and submits that the 4 weeks time be granted for filing affidavits. Office note indicate that service report on respondent numbers 1 and 2 are still awaited. In view of the above and on the request of Mr. Gogoi, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable him to file affidavit. Registry to, in the meantime, call for service report on respondent numbers 1 and 2 and list this case with appropriate officers
Oblige, Lordship.
Some date may be fixed, your lordship. If some date is
after 3 weeks.
Oblige, Lordship.
See, Mr. Bora, perhaps the new generation of councils are not aware.
I am aware.
Contempt is not to be used as a tool to immediately get the order.
Yes, your lordship. I understand.
But unfortunately, these prayers are being made and some of our learned colleagues are also accepting it. Immediately file a contempt, put it tomorrow,
No, I'm not praying. for
threaten
that.
him.
I have
This
here
will
for
not
the
work
sake
in
of-
this
I
court.
understand.
You have to explore
understand.
somewhere else.
I understand. Your
Item 21.
May I please your lordship, this is an application for correction to be made in for some arithmetical. You are there? You are there?
I on behalf of the
Oh, you are there. Okay.
Yes, it was, time was taken by Mr. Gupta earlier.
You listen, I agree what he has pointed out. I agree that because I have mentioned the date of the letter and he was saying that not the date of the letter from the date of joining. So he was right. I agree to that.
No, but then in that case, you have to carry out corrections. Otherwise, it becomes difficult. How can, without an objection, how can the court disagree with your?
No, your lordship, I have given both the dates. I have mentioned both the dates here that it should have, ought to have been this much, but it is written as like this. So now your lordship may kindly
You have to
consider
withdraw and file afresh by correcting.
to file fresh application.
What can be done? Otherwise, unless
Only one date, but other is okay. He is agreeing to that. Only one
we
date.
allow the entire prayer, it will create another round of litigation. Without
No,
an
no, no.
objection, the court
No, no.
cannot.
It is better to get proper.
file को देकर रखा
ठीक है, sir.
Fine.
Okay.
See, you are not understanding one thing.
I
You are
understood, your
looking from your personal convenience.
Yes, your lord. No, no.
You have made a projection, they do not object.
Your lordship has rightly pointed out. I agree to that. Your lordship may give me one, I file it tomorrow itself. I'll file it
File it,
tomorrow.
we allow it as per the prayer made in the IA, that's all.
But then this date, what he is saying now, that will not come then.
Let-
Because he is right, otherwise
whether
I
they
don't.
withdraw
like-
कोई
Huh?
फेस के फाइल को withdraw कोई फेस के फाइल को
Withdraw करिए. I'll file fresh then.
See, I am.
Yes,
I
yes,
do
I agree,
realize
I
that
agree.
it will have a little,
Your lordship is
but
concerned. is-
small corrections now,
Yeah.
otherwise it will create further problems.
No,
in
no,
the
no. I'll file it fresh. No problem, your lordship. I will file. Tomorrow I'll file.
Follow, because some part we allow, some
Let it
part
come
we
on
don't.
Friday. Let it come on Friday.
Then in the implementation stage, another objection will be raised
No,
that,
no,
oh,
no.
this has not been given by the court. That has been given.
withdraw के फेस के
Then
फाइल को mention
you will have to go through several.
No, no, no. Your lordship is, your concern is right. I agree to it and I'll
Because
file.
we
fresh.
are seeing things happening like this. Matters are, after the order is passed, several rounds.
If your lordship allow me to correct here itself, then it's
That will not be possible. That is no longer, because it has gone into the CIS.
with their permission.
You open the computer and correct
Why
it
not?
there, can you?
No, no,
Why?
that cannot be.
See, the
I'm very
problem,
sorry.
problem is technology has eased things, but it has created some problems also.
Yes, yes.
Every document now has a copy in the server in Gurgaon and in Pune.
Your lordship.
You may do whatever you feel like here, but unless that is corrected,
No, that cannot
and
be.
you cannot correct it,
No, no.
that is only a read-only software.
So I may be allowed to, I will file fresh.
So till now, I think there is very little awareness about these things. Earlier we used to do it,
Yeah.
initial.
Our time was like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
even parties
Yes,
were added.
Yes, yes.
But now if you do it after 4 years, you will find that person is not even a party,
Yes, your lordship.
because the certified copies will come out from the database. No, earlier what was the system? The bench, the copying section would photocopy the first title of this and give the certified copy.
Yes, your lordship.
Now it will have to be downloaded from, because people are taking certified copies not only from Assam and India, but from abroad.
All over, yeah. All over world.
So then you will find that in one copy it is there, in another copy
There
it
is
not
another.
there. Who is going to get into all these hassles?
Yes,
So
lordship.
these
I
are the
agree.
problems. Otherwise, sometimes you may
I
feel
agree.
that the court is unnecessarily technical.
No, 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 not
But
unnecessary. It is
these are
necessary.
problems. This will
Much
create
obliged.
bigger problems.
Much
And the
obliged.
request to Ms. K. Yadav, Learned Counsel appearing for the applicant, this IA is being permitted to be withdrawn with liberty to file afresh after rectifying the defects therein. Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned CGC is present on behalf of the opposite party and does not have any objection if the prayer is allowed.
List, it may be listed, matter be listed on, after filing, after filing. I'll mention.
You first file it.
Yes, file tomorrow itself.
You file it and you make a mention, that day itself we'll try to get it listed.
Much obliged,
Yes.
much obliged.
May please, your lordship. Item 22, lordship, I have filed an application for deletion of name, lordship.
Application for?
Deletion of name of the party respondent, lordship. And similar cases, lordship, this honorable court has allowed also, lordship. This one is only left, lordship.
How many IAs are there?
There are two IAs, my lord. In another case, my lord, I have also filed an IA regarding struck off of respondent number 5, who happened to be the NEC, Northeastern Council. But my lord, the writ petition has been disposed of, and writ appeal has also been disposed of, I
Yes,
think, in
lordship.
favor of the petitioner. So both IA may be disposed of along with the main writ petition.
This is the judgment.
No, I have not understood anything. Let's one by one. Mr.
Lordship,
Talukdar, which is your IA?
Yeah, my IA is, lordship, 1392,
1392.
lordship.
What do you want here?
Lordship, I want deletion of name of party respondent number 4, my lord. Because
To be
CAG
struck
has,
out.
yes, lordship, no role
Why?
to play, lordship.
Yes,
CAG has no role to play in the case, lordship.
no role to play, then don't file any affidavit.
Lordship.
Why it should,
May I-
why it should be struck off?
Lordship, because lordship, they have implemented CAG as party, lordship. But CAG has no role to play in their regarding their grievance, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? I'm the writ petitioner in this matter, okay? The matter relates to staff nurse of LGBI
Okay, okay.
Institute of Mental Health. Sorry, lordship.
Okay, yes.
There was a recovery processing initiated against the petitioner by recovering a sum of rupees 20,000 from the salary of the staff nurse, lordship. In the similar matter, the single bench has dismissed the plea of the respondent as per the apex court judgment, lordship. And the division bench also dismissed this writ petition, writ appeal on 24/4/2025. So this, the judgment I have already given, no lordship, that covered this matter, lordship.
So it is already dismissed. So what?
Lordship, dismissal or allowing lordship, we have no any role, lordship.
All right, you don't play any role.
Lordship. So we want only deletion of name, lordship. And similar cases, this honorable court has already passed in several cases, lordship.
We'll dispose of the petitions itself, so the IAs will become infected. Yes. So all the writ petitions are covered.
Yes, lordship.
All right. You pass, you dictate it in separate orders.
That IA's order, lordship, deletion of name.
No, where is the order in the writ petition?
I have already given, na?
We see the writ petition file, writ petition file. Who is appearing for the petitioners, all these cases, writ petitioners?
I am the writ petitioner.
All the writ petitions
Yes,
you are appearing.
lordship.
So
And-
all these writ petitions are covered by the judgment of the single judge,
Yes,
which has
lordship.
been affirmed by the division bench.
Yes,
Is
lordship.
that correct?
Yes,
So
lordship.
therefore, nothing survives for decision in this writ petition.
Yes, lordship.
That's correct?
Yes, lordship.
Okay, which are the judgments? Are the copies available? Can you give it for a minute? I'll return it back to you.
The judgment copy I have already given, na?
This is in the IA.
Appeal, my lord.
So writ appeal was filed by the Union of India.
Yes, my lord. I filed this writ petition on behalf of the Union of India and LGPRMH.
You filed the writ petition.
Writ appeal.
Who is the writ petitioner?
I am the writ petitioner. lordship.
Then writ petition was allowed.
Allowed.
Oh, the still-
And that writ petition was challenged by the Union of India before the division bench, that is dismissed, lordship. So writ petition order is covered by, in this case also, lordship.
But in writ appeal, my lord, it is clarified that they are not belongs to group C employees.
So whatever
But
is there will apply.
But because of delay in recovery the excess amount paid.
So then we'll have all the writ petitions disposed of. It is the common judgment and order dated 13/9/2022. Passed in WPC number. In the writ petitions you write. Heard, Miss, may your name please?
KLR Yamthan.
Can you so and so appearing for the writ petitioner? The separate orders you same order. And because in the first 1 and 2 IA stands disposed of accordingly. Also heard Mr. AK Datta, Lanet CGC, appearing for the Union of India. You are all
Rest,
23 and 25, it will be B Sharma and SS Roy CGC respectively.
in other cases.
And rest of it will be AK Datta CGC, right? And only in item numbers 21 and 22, it will be in 21, it will be Mr. No, 21 and 22 now. 22, item 22, Mr. RK Talukdar,
Lordship, in that case,
standing counsel for the
CAG,
AG,
Lordship, CAG.
CAG. And in item 20, you are appearing in which item?
My lord, I am appearing for item number 23 to 25, my lord, for respondent number 5, who happen to be the NEC, Northeastern Council.
23 to
25.
25 was Mr. B.D. Decker appearing for the Northeastern Council.
Respondent number.
And the CAG is not a party in those cases.
That in that cases, Lordship, CAG is name deleted. Lordship.
Other cases, my lord,
In other cases, CAG is name.
CAG has been struck off.
Okay. It is submitted at the bar that the issue involved in these writ petitions have already been adjudicated, conclusively adjudicated by the learned, by a coordinate bench, by the judgment and order dated 13/9/2022, passed in WPC number 258/2022, and the batch of connected writ petition. And the division bench has also affirmed the said judgment by the subsequent judgment and order dated 24/4/2025, passed in writ appeal number 132/2025, preferred by the Union of India and its officials as appellants. In that view of the matter, nothing further survives for adjudication in this writ petition. Full stop. Since there is a consensus at the bar that the issue raised in the writ petition is covered by the judgment and order dated 13/9/2022, as affirmed by the judgment and order dated 24/4/2025, passed by the division bench in writ appeal number 132/2025, the matter stands closed by clarifying that the writ petition, the prayer made in the writ petition shall be, the relief prayed for in the writ petition shall be governed by the aforesaid judgments. So these individually will pass in all cases. And in item number 22, you write, in view of the above order, this IA has become infructuous and is accordingly disposed of. So otherwise, this order will be passed in item 22 to 32. 22 to 32. You are appearing in all the cases,
Yes, Lordship.
even in item 32,
Yes, Lordship.
but your name is not there.
I'm appearing on behalf of SC Biswas, Lordship.
Ms. So-and-so appearing on behalf of Mr. S.C. Biswas, Learned Counsel for the petitioner.
In item number 23, my IA is pending for struck of the name of the Northeastern Council.
So item 23 due to IA, it will also be disposed of accordingly.
Deeply obliged.
Yes. All right, that's all.